for this thing. All you bitches best to know my name. Nobody you hoes, I'm coming from South Park. Catch you after dark, I'ma spit your fucking chest apart. Follow you.
been confirmed. It's been confirmed that a police officer in New York discharged his gun while removing protesters from Columbia University earlier this week. A spokesperson for the Manhattan District Attorney could not provide any further detail of the incident, but confirmed that the gunshot did not result in any injuries. The gunshot occurred as officers stormed Columbia's Hamilton Hall on Tuesday, where more than 100 pro-Palestinian protesters were taken into custody after barricading themselves inside for more than 20 hours. Police body-worn cameras show officers entered their building through a second-storey window with riot shields and zip ties.
No threat to our Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess. Mask off, he's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they planning. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. No threat to our Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess. Mask off, he's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they planning. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand.
What's up, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? Man, my roadcaster. There we go. My roadcaster acting like a fool today. Goodness gracious, goodness gracious, goodness gracious. 1 second. Let's do this. All right, let's try it again. Bear with me, people. Oh, boy. There we go. See if it works now. Let's see. It still ain't doing it. Oh, my goodness gracious. Bear with me, guys. Let's do this. Still like this. There we go. Goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. I'll tell you. Not a smooth start tonight. Not a smooth start tonight. Young Aaron Donald, yeah, I know, right? Every day. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to the after party. I am CannonHotep, finally getting my stuff to work. Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. Give yourselves a round of applause because you could be anywhere right now, but you're hanging out with me, and I really do appreciate it. If you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon to let you know when I got new content coming out. Please share this stream, let people know we live. You catching the replay, leave a comment, let me know how we doing. I could use that constructive criticism, guys. Oh, you want to donate to the channel? Send the brother $1. Send me $1, yo. Anyway, $ CannonHotep on CashApp. Every little bit helps. Super chats, rumble rants, always welcome, guys. Every little bit helps the channel. Every little bit helps the channel. Anyway, I tell you, help me with my AK-47 fund, guys. Help me with my AK fund. For a couple of bucks, you can help a lowly CannonHotep get a AK-47. Oh my goodness gracious, guys. Anyway, you saw what happened. So a police officer's gun went off, breaching a building during all these crazy protests, right? And I've said this already, guys. A nation divided cannot stand. A nation divided cannot stand. And what's the fastest way to conquer a nation is to divide the people. Why the people fighting amongst themselves, left versus right, you know, right versus wrong, Israeli versus whatever, you know, landlord versus the redacted, whatever. All of our enemies are just waiting in the wings for us to destroy ourselves so they can come in. That's what's happening right now. We see it happening, you know, all over the place. These protests aren't going to get no better. The weekend going to get spicy. Because it's already getting spicy, especially now because they're getting kicked off these campuses. Emory down there in Atlanta ain't having it. UCLA, they kicked people off they went in there with the rubber bullets. Now, what happened at UCLA is that, you know, the redacted came upon the protesters. They got the scuffling. Next thing you know, I guess somebody made a call, said shut that down. And police went in there with the riot gear, with the rubber bullets, and started lighting them up. Got them out of there. But we're going to start to see more and more unrest, I'm going to call it. Summer of Love 2.0, Middle East Edition. All we need now is a martyr. All we need now is a martyr. Somebody to go down for the cause, to rally behind, to get the people galvanized in the streets, deflecting from whatever else they want us to get deflected from, or get distracted from. That's what we see right now. That's what we're seeing right now. This is what we're seeing right now. People are crazy as heck. Oh my goodness gracious, y'all. This is nuts. Look at this stuff, yo. CCP summer. Is that something? No, that's not no Jabari tea. I do need some of that Jabari tea. The ammo ain't cheap anymore since old Nicholson banned Russian ammo in the States. That's right, he did, didn't he? I got a Hellcat. I travel with my Hellcat. Anytime I leave the country, every time I get on a plane or I leave a state, I usually carry a Hellcat. 2 15-round magazines and a 10. It's what I run with when I'm out of town. It's nice, small, compact. Don't know what's there. You know, fly with it. All that other good stuff. The enemy is already inside. It's headquartered in D.C. I hear that. People are crazy as heck. You sure got that right. Stuff is crazy, Rob. Stuff is crazy, bro. Look at this. So this is the aftermath.
Taking a look around the encampment after police have gone through here and forced the pro-Palestinian demonstrators out. CHP tells me 100 people were taken into custody during this operation. It took about 3 hours.
That's crazy. UCLA look like a third world country. UCLA look like a tent city. Well, I guess LA used to them tent cities, huh? Look at this. This is after this. So I woke up at 6:30 I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning. About 6:30, 6:45, I turned the TV on. I'm watching Fox and Friends. Boom. It's 3-something in the morning in California. The police is out there just wearing them out with the rubber bullets. Look at this. Police unmasked, low life UCLA. Look at this. Look. And she thinks she's like, yeah, I've done it. She thinks she out here doing the Lord's work. Look at this. They out here, they think they wearing these masks because see the thing is they being sneaky. They think they wearing these masks trying to make it seem, oh, we're trying to keep COVID away from each other. They just try not to be identified. That's all it is. They don't want their parents who paying $70,000 and $80,000 a year to see their faces on TV doing some nonsense like this. Also, a lot of these people down there are paid agitators, so they're trying to hide their face. Look at this. Like they read. Oh my God! Look at this. It looked like they about to remake Lean on Me. Look at this dude. They say he trolling. Let's see what he doing.
Was against censorship. When they try to take out explicit materials from kids' schools and stuff like that, then y'all are against censorship. But now when a student wants to record, suddenly you're wearing masks, you're wearing sunglasses, you're hiding your face, you're trying to censor people's freedoms and rights.
Why he down there like Dora the Explorer?
Group of people, man. Is this SJP giving y'all these rules, or is this FJP?
You're free to leave.
I am, because I'm a U.S. citizen, so I'm free to do anything I want. That's the cool thing about being a U.S. citizen. When you work hard and get into UCLA, see, I got my GED in prison. So that means less than 1% of us will ever get any college degree. I'm getting a college degree from UCLA, the #1 public university in the nation. So I'm free to go anywhere on this campus I want. You can hold up all your sweaters. Whoop, let's see what we can see under there. Uh-oh. Whoa. Let's go over here. Uh-oh. Wooga, wooga, wooga. Wooga, wooga, wooga.
Yo, trolling hard.
Look at these losers.
Why he running around like Dora the Explorer though? Was it trying to fit in? Was the film trying to fit in with everybody else around there? Oh my gosh, what do you say here?
So the reason why I keep flipping it around and bringing up race when I'm around these protesters is because that's one of their trigger words. If I try to like think for myself around them, let's say I was to say like, oh man, I want to vote for Donald Trump in the next election, or bro, I'm gonna watch this Joe Rogan podcast or just anything, they'll always point out, oh no, you can't do that. That guy's racist. So anything they disagree with, as white people, if they disagree with someone else, the other white person they disagree with is always racist.
Facts.
So they try to tell me, since I'm black, I can't like that because I'm black and he's racist against black people. So I'm just flipping it around on them and telling them like, hey, you're stopping a black guy from moving around the campus. Like, you're always accusing other white people of being racist. You on the left are always accusing white people on the right of being racist. So don't you feel like what you're doing is pretty racist too? So I'm just flipping it around on them because that's their trigger word. And I just think it's... So the reason why I...
All right, I got you. All right, what's the name? Justin Hart. Shout out to Justin Hart out there triggering the protesters. But look at this mess that they left, man. That's crazy. Look. Don't show my face. My parents going to take my trust fund away from me. Oh my goodness gracious. This is hilarious. Look at these LARPers. Look at these LARPers. They got half a trash can running out there looking crazy as hell. That's what I want to do right there. I was just about to say that before I took a sip of tea. I want to run through that like the Juggernaut. Y'all want to see Aaron Donald? Just let me just run. This is hilarious. Snatch his ass too. This is I want to run through that crowd like the Juggernaut. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. Could you imagine me just running through them like bowling pins? Oh, it would be so much fun. So much fun. That is hilarious. Hilarious. Oh boy. Oh my goodness gracious. This when the police came in and started tearing down their little forts. You see the shotgun? You hear that shit? They wasn't playing around tonight or last night or this morning. They was not playing around at all this morning. They was not playing around at all this morning. Check this out. Let me turn it down a little bit. There we go. Turn it to unity. Police was not playing with them. They was lighting them up with them shotguns. And flashbangs just going off. Shotgun, rubber bullets and flashbangs. You can hear when they shoot them little rubber bullets. Oh, this is hilarious. Look, they start trying to do fire extinguishers and water. You hear them flashbangs going off? They got the shotguns with the rubber bullets, beanbag rounds. Special Olympics. Xi Jinping must be in town. How could that be fun to shoot some pink-haired freaks with beanbags? Bruh. Meanwhile, Compton is completely safe. They had the concussion grenades out. They were out. They was throwing them. You ain't hear them going off in the background? Look, here we go. Look at this.
Your leg, your arm, they
look. Watch this. They gonna open that up and watch the police start shooting them beanbag rounds.
To get everyone arrested and out of this encampment. There's a struggle going on over here now. But again,
there you go.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
They wearing their asses out with them beanbag rounds.
This is so dangerous. Again, they're shooting rubber bullets, but I can tell you from doing stories about rubber bullets, they are extremely painful. If they hit your leg, your arm, they could break your arm. But they're trying to get into this encampment to get everyone.
It's funny how they're against walls, but they built a wall. It's funny how they're against walls, but they built a wall. I guess the bar is checks bigger than BLMs. I haven't seen LAPD that active since the early 90s. That is funny. All this for a foreign war paid for by, a Jewish Kong leader named Soros who ran with the Nazis and robbed his own people of their wealth. Get right with the Lord. That is a fact. Get right with the Lord. Accept the Lord and Savior as your the Lord and Savior as your King, as your Christ. I can't even talk. Accept our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, guys, into your hearts. UCLA in a really nice area too. Residents not putting up with that. Nah, they not putting up with that. Retro said these fools need to be jumped. Oh, they jumped all right. Oh my goodness gracious. I gotta say there must be some real money coming in for the protesters from somewhere. Yeah, plywood ain't cheap. I was wondering where they got all that plywood from. I was like, I was watching the video, like, where they get all of this plywood from? Against walls, but they built a wall at UC. Yeah, exactly. It's the biggest wall. It's the most beautiful wall. You with the pink hair people on this? Is police brutality? I don't know. I get where you're coming from, though. But I don't know. Because from what I heard, they was given a warning. You know? They was given a warning. They ain't leave. I think it's gonna get spicy this weekend. It's not a uniparty sanctioned protest. That is true. Because like I said, they said that the redacted came in. They got scuffling with the redacted. Next thing you know, the police came out. The police came in. The police was giving them a warning, saying they had to leave anyway. But this is the funny part. This is the crazy part to me. They had a list of demands for the college in the state. They wanted the college in the state to facilitate their nonsense. They wanted the college in the state to feed them, to give them the tools necessary to make defensive equipment. They were asking for all this crazy stuff. Like they were owed it. They had a list of demands that was so unrealistic. Like, so you want us to feed you? No, we'll feed you all right. Yeah, Berkeley let them protest. Let the landlords go to Berkeley. Let the landlords go to Berkeley and start getting up there and getting upset. Let's see how fast Berkeley turn it around. So that's what you gotta understand. These protests, I mean, they on college campuses, and I'm like, okay, whatever. They're on college campuses. They're not impeding nobody right to travel. None of that stuff. To me, is no different than Occupy. Now, could we call this a insurrection? Maybe, but it's on college campuses. It's out of the way. Let them do them, and let the college deal with it. You know what I mean? But mess with the wrong folks, they shutting that down quick. Mess with the wrong folks, they shutting it down immediately. Especially when you got the president saying, well, he said it earlier today, that this isn't peaceful. Now let's get it straight. Some of these protesters have been going at the police too. But the reason why Nichols looks saying that it ain't peaceful is because there's a video out there with both sides, both Palestinian and Israeli, singing F Joe Biden. He was like, shut it down. Shut it down. And the fact that they got a bill passed in less than a week tells me that this whole protest is organized to get the bill through. It's a possibility. I don't disagree with you, Emmanuel. I don't disagree with you at all. All I know is they was on this thing. They were doing a little stupid thing. They got their little Chop City Chaz thing built up. They got the quarreling with the redacted. And after they started quarreling with the redacted and scuffling with the redacted and scrapping, I think the redacted called in the cavalry, and that got shut down immediately. Makes sense to me. That's how it went down. We all should be mad at that, Emmanuel. We all should be mad at that. I'm just happy they not in the middle of the street impeding my right to travel. Sochi Schumer will pass in 2 seconds in the Senate, and Joe will sign anything to put in front of him. Yeah. We're going to talk about that bill. We're going to talk about it. I stand by what I said, though. I stand by what I said. Got a police officer taking down the Palestine flag, tossing it aside. Ugh. What was this at? UCLA? That's when they went in there and shut it all down. You know they got the call, right? You know they got the call. They let them feel themselves for a little bit. And they went in there and shut it all down. Okay. I don't know if you call this making a mockery of their religion or you call it standing in solidarity. Oh, they wore. Look, I told y'all they was wearing it. They was wearing their asses out with them. You see that 40 mic he got in his hand? I got some of them rounds too. Do I got one down here? I got some of them. I don't know. You know what? They upstairs in my other safe. I got rubber rounds. I got some rubber rounds. Video I saw earlier today. They was fighting back at the police. So the video I saw earlier this morning on Fox and Friends, which was happening live. The protesters was fighting back. They was going after the police, hitting them with fire extinguishers and throwing stuff at them. So they started shooting them with beanbag rounds. Now in this video, I don't know. I don't know what they shooting at. I don't know what they shooting at. I don't know what they shooting at. Who knows? This is how America treats its own students protesting against genocide. At UCLA, a student was shot directly by the cops in his head using rubber bullets. That's why they call them less than lethal. They don't call them non-lethal. They just call them less than lethal. It's crazy, yo. All I'm gonna tell you is this. What happened at UCLA today is going to agitate the Palestine protesters, and it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. Exactly. Viral content. States like Texas and Florida already have anti-speech laws that clearly violate the First Amendment. Those haven't been struck down. Remember also, guys, something else I didn't agree with Donnie T with. Remember he passed that bill before he got out of office that made anti-Semitism illegal or something like that. What was that law he passed? I think he already passed a law about hate speech, right? Or criticizing Israel, right? Donnie T already did that. Am I wrong about that? If I'm not mistaken, I don't disagree with you. So is Joe Biden. They all are. They all kissed the wall. No, he ain't been that quiet on the issue. He been talking out. He been talking out about it. It's the only thing he can talk about because they put a gag order on him too. They in witness protection. B said they all zesty. But I'm just saying, Donnie T passed a bill saying you couldn't criticize Israel. Y'all remember that? Now they're passing another law to say you can't criticize Israel. What? They saying that it's a what is it, anti-Semitism law? That if you critically speak out against Israel, that's considered hate speech? Am I right about that? Very interesting. And then they reference the Bible in it because Christian nationalists will say that Jews killed Jesus. Well, Jews didn't kill Jesus. The Romans killed Jesus. The Jews just set him up. Judas sold him out for 30 pieces of silver. So you got to remember, Jesus was a Jew. Jesus was a Jew. And not only did they hang him high and stretch him wide, they took a spear and pierced him in his side. He said, it is done. And they thought they killed Jesus Christ. But on the third day, he got up, guys. On the third day, he got up and showed his true power. And that he was the one and only true living God. However, the Pharisees, even the people in Bethlehem, thought he was crazy. They thought he was using black magic and some more stuff. The Pharisees conspired. Judas sold him out. One of his own disciples, one of his apostles, sold him out for 30 pieces of silver. Not that our Lord and Savior didn't already know what was going to happen, because it's a foreordained event. He knew what he had to do. But the Romans killed him. The Jews just set him up. The Jews just set him up. His own people set him up. That's the story. Read the story. That's the story right there. But to even quote that story is anti-Semitic. But that would also make the Quran anti-Semitic. That would also make the what's the other one? The Talmud anti-Semitic. Hashtag where's Jabari? Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, it was executive order, right? That's what Trump did, executive order. Oh no, Trump was an executive order too, wasn't it? The Pharisees wanted a more violent Messiah. They said you could only save one. And they chose a murderer over Jesus. The Pharisees chose a murderer over Jesus. They snitched on Jesus, but didn't. They said, wait, where are you going? They chose a murderer over Jesus. No, hang him because he's a blasphemer. The murderer let him go. That's crazy. But you can't say that because it's anti-Semitic. The laws killed him. The Romans were just following orders. Hey, at what point when you following orders are you complicit? Cutting out someone's tongue so they cannot speak doesn't prove one's position. Just that one fears what that person might have to say. That's a bar. That is a bar. That's like the grinder trade. Like, I mean, yeah. It's like the grinder trade. Oh my gosh, that is funny. That is funny. That is like the grinder trade. Jesus had a son named Judah, but you ain't here for me. Ooh, what book you reading from? I want to know. I've heard rumors. I don't know. Maybe that is true. We don't know where Jesus was from 12 to 30. We don't know where Jesus was from 12 to 30, guys. I would love to know where Jesus was from 12 to 30. With that anti-redacted bill, I wonder if you can argue you were being anti-Zionist. I don't know. That's gonna be such a broad. It's such a broad. It's paint with such a broad brush. You can't say nothing. Like, this stream might get taken down just for me just telling you how Jesus got set up. I heard. See, that's the other thing I tell people when people are like, well, how do you know Jesus? Like, it's so like Jesus. It's so many accounts of Jesus Christ in other cultures, right? Because I did hear something about Jesus going to India and then going to like China area or whatever it would have been called back then, and going to these other areas and learning different customs and stuff like that. You know, maybe I've been into the. Oh, is that right? Jay said he wanted to get into that, but I need to read those. The books left out of the Bible are fascinating. My father said he was reading the book of Jasher. I hadn't heard of that either. My father said, but you need to know the Bible before you read the book of Jasher. And I don't know how we can omit whole sections of a complete story. That is true. I got this book on the Dead Sea Scrolls. I got to break a seal on. See, so many things, man. I'm still trying to start reading Enoch. Enoch is interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Anyway, but yeah, this is nuts. So now they got a law saying that you can't criticize. First off, it's not even that you can't criticize Jews. You can't criticize the nation of Israel. You can't criticize the nation of Israel. That's crazy. I never heard of that before. You can't criticize a whole nation of people. HJ got a point. When we gonna get a anti-nigger bill? Anti-niggerism. Can we get an anti-niggerism bill? We ain't got one of them. I can't get those anti-niggerism bills. I tell you. Reading the Bible after reading through Enoch, I feel completely different. We're going to have a talk on this one day, yo. Bring you on it, man. We're going to have a whole talk about that. Books of what? Qumran, alien space Jews. It is so vague too. I can criticize Israel. I can't criticize Israel. Can I criticize Israel food? Exactly. The Jews took the cloak back from the Transformers. If I can criticize Mexico and the U.S., I can criticize Jabarilandia. But you can criticize America and burn our flag. Bruh. Optimus Prime is Pontius Pilate. Man. That is crazy. Yo. It's crazy. This is what we are. This is where we at. You can't criticize. It's not like people out. Well, I mean, I don't know. They are kind of like saying they might be saying some ill stuff against like Jews or whatever. You know what I mean? But see, this is the thing, right? When you start making laws denigrating certain speech, then do we really have a First Amendment? When you start to make laws where you can't criticize these people, you can't say hurtful things about these people over here, do we really have a First Amendment? Because the First Amendment is supposed to protect unpopular speech. That's the entire reason for the First Amendment. Why can't I hate you in speech? Because I'm supposed to be able to do that. Now we got state-sponsored approved speech. Now we got state-sponsored approved speech. Here's a list of approved words you can say. Here's a list of approved words you can't say. How about I say whatever the heck I want to say, and then you let the people decide whether they want to listen to me or not. If somebody don't like my stream or what I say out of my mouth or whatever, they can change the channel. They can go to another page. You know, they can read another magazine or another newspaper. They don't got to watch my, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, let the people aren't dumb. If they don't like it, they'll do something about it. They'll vote with their pockets. They'll vote with their clicks. We really truly don't have free speech. Dave Chappelle kept it a buck. The government has been captured by the JewittCon. Oh shit. When basketball goes back to bounce pass and mid-range jump shots, the black man will rise again. It is better to hate with speech than violence. See, the thing about it is the First Amendment don't protect the call to action. I can sticks and stones may break your bones. Words will never hurt me. Rubber bullets will bust your head, though. It's legalized and forced love of a specific group of people. Exactly, Cannon. Speech should not be restricted. Don't like what I'm saying? Disagree and move along. Exactly. Yeah, the left, they do. They call speech violence. If you say anything they don't agree with, it's violence. If I say I don't want to kiss a tranny, I don't want to date a man, I'm being hateful. What? How am I being hateful? Pause. No Diddy. No Winslow. How am I being hateful? You can't transition my kid. Dun, dun. Oh, I got it right here. That's what they treat it like. I think the United States should stay out of this war. See, this is the thing. Like I said this already. First off, if you're that enthralled in this, if you're that invested in this, you know, pro-Palestine, pro-Israel, throw on the plate carrier, pick up a rifle, and pick a side. Take your tail over to the Gaza Strip and pick your side. You want to go? You want to go? Go to Gaza and lay in the sand or whatever and protest to the tanks rolling in. Go do hands across America on the Gaza Strip so the Israeli soldiers don't come in. What was it again? Trannies for Gaza or whatever it was. Go head over to the Gaza Strip and hold hands and sing Kumbaya and see what happened to you. See what happens to you. See, the thing is, you got all these people on these college campuses and abroad sitting here arguing with fellow Americans over the ideals of a war that we're not even in. At least when they was protesting the Vietnam War back in the day, we was in Vietnam. We ain't even boots on the ground yet over there, and you're already tripping. Hopefully we don't be boots on the ground. I could see if we was boots on the ground over there and you wanted to protest, or we shouldn't be over there or whatever. I got you. But you're protesting for what? Half of the people out there don't even know what they're protesting for. What up, Carlos? What soundbite? Grab a garbage can shield and a bike helmet. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was unity, and that's when he decided to step in. I'm all for the protest. We should be protesting about vax mandates. We should be protesting. What is it about vax mandates? We should be protesting about inflation. We should be protesting housing prices, gas prices, Libya, Lebanon, Palestine, Sudan. Anything that we got skin in the game in, Emmanuel, I'm all for the protest. You want to protest the anti-vax, go for it. You want to protest the mandates as far as like the inflation and housing and stuff. Yeah, I'm all for it because that's stuff that affects us here in America. However, if you're going to protest that stuff that has to do with us here in America, you take it to the state, you take it to the White House, you take it to your governor, you take it to all those people. That's where you take it to. Take it to Capitol Hill. You know, don't impede on the right to travel of your fellow Americans. And don't waste your time at a college. What the heck do the colleges got to do with anything? I'm not even mad at them being protesting at the college. They out of the way. They out of the way. They out of the way. I don't care about that. Let the colleges deal with that. You know what I mean? We just need to stay out of it completely. Period. Half of them people out there because they got dragged out by one of their friends. I agree. Take a deep breath, but breathe deep and take this freedom, guys. We should be protesting a corrupt, captured government. I agree. You think we got skin in the game over Israel? After thousands of people in prison, fired, canceled, and censored for their opinions for years. Yeah, Troy. You see what they doing? You see what they doing? You don't matter as much as you thought you did. Our taxes are being, you're right. They did send how much to Israel? $26 billion to Israel. Was that how much they sent to Israel? Or was that Taiwan? I lost count. I lost count. That's a bar, Rudy. The part where you were singing the sound bite, and then you hit the button, I couldn't stop laughing. We need to protest with our dollars. That I agree. I said that earlier in the stream. AOC said protests are supposed to be uncomfortable. They are. And they starting to see how comfortable they are. It's not all line dances in kombucha. I ain't going nowhere overseas all night vision in the whole works. Do you watch Sean Ryan's show? Was it 90 billion we gave to Israel? That's a lot. Okay. We gave Israel $90 billion. We gave Israel $90 billion. Take that shit to the state. Go protest in the state. Go to the South Lawn of the White House. Go to the Capitol Mall. Go to Capitol Hill. Make your pilgrimage there and be heard. Just sitting on a college campus doing all this nonsense, that's just posturing to me. That's posturing to me. All you did was your friends who worked hard to graduate from college can't go to graduation. It's just posturing to me. There will be no winners in this. It'll be only losers. Well, like I said, the United States need to stay out of it. This fight was always going to happen. I told you guys, CannonHotep told you, Hotep's been told you. This is cousins beef. All right? This is cousins beef. This is a family feud. This is the weirdest probate court I've ever seen. And if y'all don't think that Israel got them red heifers, I don't know what to tell you. This fight was always going to happen. This fight is biblical. Period. Full stop. People in the streets out here protesting don't even realize that. Should the United States be funding this? No, they should not be funding this. We should not be funding this war. If you got a problem with the United States sending money, then you know what? Vote with your vote. Vote with your money. Go to Capitol Hill. Take it to the state. The funny part is that on this one right here, it's the right. The right out here war hawking again. The right out here trying. The right is the right as far as the Capitol Hill are congressmen and women are the ones that's like, oh, our speech is being suppressed. Our speech is being suppressed. Now they suppressing the speech. No new wars. No new wars. Now they all for it. Kind of make you wonder where they're getting their money from, huh? Exactly, Sauce. The right is acting like it's 2004 again. They are warmongers. We already know. Yeah, you know what's going to happen? They're giving away lots of money they don't have in hopes that they're going to use that money to turn right around like Rudy said and give it right back to Raytheon, Lockheed, and all those guys. War economy, guys. Beware of the military-industrial complex, just like our boy Eisenhower said before he left office. He said it was going to come back to bite us in the ass. Beware of the military-industrial complex. There we go. That's about it. Beware of the military-industrial complex. And we see it playing out. We need a new forever war. We have no money. We broke. And we make money during wartime. I'm just gonna tell you this, guys. These protests gonna get a lot more spicier come the weekend. So just check your local news station when it starts to get dark. That's when we're gonna start to see some fireworks. I really hope that it don't turn into another 2020. Where we have a bunch of order through chaos and we get a martyr out of this stuff. I just got a feeling they always use the same plays. We might get a martyr out of this, guys, that's going to push everybody's heartstrings. The problem is what side is it going to be on? Like Noto says, a 2020 reverse, yeah. Cannon, you can Google bitch McConnell saying that in an interview. Word? So just keep your head on the swivel, guys. And if a protest comes to a city near you, don't hesitate to grift off of it. Because if it comes to Baltimore and they say like UMBC is out there protesting, I'm going to be down there with burgers and dogs and water. I'm selling burgers and dogs and water. All kosher, by the way. All kosher. All halal. All beef, hot dogs, hamburgers, and water. I'm getting my money. I'm getting my money and I'm getting a few interviews. No COVID hands. No COVID hands. I won't be raw dogging the food. Man, a lot of people are going to get red pilled, and too quick of a red pill could get real. Oh, you think McVeigh-ish? Ooh, I hope not. I hope not. I hope not. Selling commemorative Cannon t-shirts. I don't know. My homeboy makes the shirts. I might have to holler like, hey, yo, I need some from the river to the sea shirts. I need some from the river to the sea shirts. And then I'm like, yo, I need some Raise the Third Temple t-shirts. I need t-shirts with the red heifer in the front of the temple holding like a stack of hundreds. No red cow updates. No red cow updates. If we got a red cow update, we'd have saw more rockets flying into Israel. If we got another red cow update, we'd have seen more rockets flying into Israel. The Trump hat with the cows on it. Only Nathan's originals or Sabrits. Yeah, I like the Sabrits, yo. I like the Sabrits hot dogs. Definitely. Y'all think I'm joking? I'm gonna be out there with the hot dogs. Kosher hot dogs. I'm sorry, from Baltimore. Hot dogs. There you go. Is that better? Hot dogs. Because y'all was messing with me because I was saying hot dogs. Hot dogs. Kosher hot dogs. And hamburgers. I ain't even gonna put no cheese on it. How much should I sell my hot dogs for? $5 a hot dog? I can't say hot dog, just hot dog. $5 a hot dog? $6. $6 for hot dog and a water. $3.50? I got a grift. $3.50? $33. With a bag of chips, I could do it. $6 with a bag of chips and a water. Boom. That's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna do 33 though. $3.33. How about that? Oh man. At least get your money back with an incentive to buy chips and soda or a good idea. No, I gotta get a stack. I got at least a stack or two. Me and my homeboy gonna do it. We gonna pitch in like, yo, let's go. You still got them food stamps? We going to the market. Hey, yo, B, you see this, yo? We got, if they have a protest down here, yo, we gotta go to the market and make some money. They're selling those danger dogs with bacon for $8 outside. Crypto.com arena, just the dog, no soda, no nothing. Word? All that protesting, they get hungry. The combo price right? Why don't I make a profit? $10 for a hot dog, $20 for a burger, $5 for a bottle of water. They will pay. You might got a point though. You might got a point, but I ain't trying to beat them over the head like that. You selling Nish and Kush? Didn't Montoya say that too? Oh nah. That was Rudy. He said that too. A hot dog at $5. Five Guys is $11. Is it really? I'm serious. My homeboy, he called himself the glizzy guy. That's what he called himself outside when he be selling them joints. I'll never forget, he told me that story. A white girl came out drunk. She bought all these hot dogs and just yelled, "I'm the glizzy goblin." Oh yeah, you need the vegan option, right? Ugh. Nah. Nah, I ain't doing no vegan. I can't do it. Nope. Five Guys is way over the price. I ain't gonna hold you. You can sell from the river salmon cakes. That is funny. The migrants got that market lock outside the areas and event areas. I bet they do. I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go live while I'm out there. Get Unc and sling the shine tacos. I don't know. Unc ain't coming to Baltimore. Like I said, if UMBC or one of these college campuses out here start acting a fool and start protesting, I'm not lying. I will go out there with the hot dogs. I will live stream it. Matter of fact, we might set up in a neutral spot and take the grill with us and just do it on the spot. I could do the other way, and I could cook them here at the house, wrap them in full and little baggies, and put them in a cooler and wheel the cooler around and sell it. Or I would just set up the grill. I'm gonna just set up the grill. We just gonna get the cooking right there on the spot. We gonna feed the police too. We feeding the police too. Gotta feed the police so they can let us keep getting $1. Oh man, gotta have the halal glizzies. Oh yeah, we already covered that one. Oh man, that is funny. I know, right? What set you claim, cuz? So whitefish. Oh, we on it. Can you fry whitefish? I'm going to the pro-Palestine protest and selling bacon wrapped sausage and pork chops. Jeez Louise. Maryland might, and I will make that trip. That is funny. Anyway, let's get to the story that I wanted to talk about. Candice Owens. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Check this out. Can y'all see that? Let me make this a little bigger. Breaking Daily Wire secretly sought and obtained a gag order against Candice Owens while publicly negotiated a debate between her and Ben Shapiro. Note, journalist Glenn Greenwald writes, Candice Owens publicly invited her former Daily Wire colleague Ben Shapiro to a debate about Israel and the current definition of anti-Semitism. It was Owens' criticisms of U.S. financing of Israel and her criticisms of Israel's war in Gaza that caused her departure from the Daily Wire 2 weeks earlier. But the debate was never going to happen. That is because the Daily Wire, in secret and unbeknownst to its readers, sought a gag order to be placed on Owens after she had called for a debate. They did this under the cover of secrecy before a private arbiter. At exactly the same time that they were claiming in public that they wanted this debate, and were even negotiating the terms with her. Of course they did. To this date, the Daily Wire has not informed its readers seeking to understand why the much anticipated debate had not yet happened, that they had sought and obtained a gag order against Owens. So, come on, let's just be real, right? Let's just be real. They put that gag order out on Candice because they didn't want her saying nothing on live stream that would tarnish their reputation. Been at it again. Daily Wire told Candice, pretend you can't read. Ben is soft as a grape. I saw Tim pull out of his beanie riding the fence about this trash. He told Candice, I can't debate you with Shabbat, but really he wanted a gag order. Y'all tripping. The only good thing about October 7th is the fact that Ben and his organization have been outed as the shills and cons they really are. Ben don't really want that smoke. Frankly, I like Ben's verse better than Drake's. So the thing about it is, right, they can't debate Candice. She got too much inside knowledge. She got too much inside knowledge about Daily Wire. She know what she saw. So they trying to put a gag order out on specific things that she can't bring up in the debate. Simple as that. So before the debate, they would have levied that on her, like, here's your gag order. We levied a gag order against you. You can't bring up this, and this, and it'll completely make her argument moot. Cause you know how black women get. Oh, is that how you feel? Well, how about when y'all said this? They finding out what it's like to get a black woman pissed. Honestly, like I said, I said on HJ's channel today, I don't think that Ben's dumb, but I know that he ain't. I don't think he ready for a debate with Candice Owens. I'm not saying she a political. I'm not saying she a titan on it. I'm not saying that's what she is, but if she called for that debate, she ready for something. She ready for some smoke. She got something up her sleeve, and Ben and them are afraid of it. So, no, we need to get a gag order out before we even attempt that. What up, Ronan? They didn't want her to draw a map to where the tunnels are. Come on, I gotta give her credit too. They not ready for her, so they had to. I'm telling y'all, that's why they did the gag order. It wasn't just because they didn't negotiate the deal with her yet about her leaving. The gag order, I'm telling y'all, so she couldn't bring up certain things in the debate. So they want to make it legally binding that she can't talk about A, B, C, and D. It can't come up because they're smart. They know that if they bring up one point, she's gonna slam them. She's gonna Uno reverse that stuff. She's gonna Uno reverse it with something that they said in private or whatever. That's what's gonna happen. I said that too earlier today. Ben, it's easy for him to slam dunk on college and high school kids. I don't think he's ready for that smoke with Candice. Candice know too much. By what I mean, know too much. She know too much about what went on around Daily Wire. I thought Ben would beat Candice. I didn't think this would happen. If it was a fair debate, it might be great. But I'm telling you guys, they can't afford to take another publicity hit. They'd rather look like they backed out of the debate than to have her say something that she should not say, or they feel like she should not say on a live television show. I mean, a live stream. Not to mention, the only way she would do the live stream is if it was with a neutral moderator, and they was trying to use Patrick Bet-David. Patrick Bet-David said, "Yo, we got it. Let's get it, and I'm gonna donate some money, $250K. We're gonna donate $250K to some cause." I thought that was fair. They got it. And Daily Wire was like, "Yep, nope. Ben would get schooled. You think so? Her new baby has her estrogen flowing overtime." Oh, yeah. Ben looks at Candice like Omar a little. He's shook. She gonna come in there whispering with a duster on. Smart was getting them to lie about it. Daily Wire could have just said nothing. Yeah, they could have just said nothing. The only person who I got beating Candice in the debate is Tulsi. Kamala still twitches when she sees Tulsi's name. Does she still have the TPUSA Daily Wire handlers? Because they're her real brains. Well, Daily Wire Daily Wire putting her to the curb, and I think TPUSA kind of put her to the curb, I guess, too. Candice is coming back. I'm telling y'all, Candice Owens kind of coming back to that red pill black thing. I think that's what she's going back to. I don't know what the whole Catholicism thing was about, but whatever. By the end of the debate, Ben would hit Candice with the N-word, with the hard R, the hard ER at the end. Trust me, Ben is a piece of S. I can't imagine Ben Shapiro saying the N-word in his voice. His voice inflection. Could you imagine Ben Shapiro in his voice inflection saying the N-word with the ER? It would be hilarious. I wouldn't even want to hit him. I would just laugh hysterically. Like, really? Oh my gosh. He literally would take the power out of that word by him saying it himself. Ben's gonna call her a DEI hire that he hired. Candice at HotepCon, that'd be cool, except for apparently she listened. But I know that she thought that HJ. The funny part is that Candice is getting canceled. Not canceled, but she's getting all this flack, right? That they gave HJ and TPUSA when HJ was supposed to have been in the TPUSA thing. They kicked him out because of his quote unquote. I'm gonna say they kicked him out on his take on the landlords. That's what they kicked him out for. That's what they kicked him out for. Now the same take that HJ had on the landlords, they all got, with the exception of Ben Shapiro here. But Charlie Kirk got the same take Candice got the same take. It's really hilarious. I'm about to start. My son want to play. I now need a Sonny Johnson versus Candice plan. They were supposed to talk, and Candice kept canceling on her. Her and Sonny supposed to have been got together, and Candice kept canceling. His take or Ali Shakur's take? I don't know. I don't know if it was HJ's take or Ali Shakur's take. Daily Wire supplements will make men peace stand sitting down. Y'all gotta stop. Candice didn't want to get yelled at for an hour. Sonny would have dialed it down a little bit. Shout out to Sonny Johnson. Big sis. But yeah. I would have loved to see that debate. They could have put that behind a paywall. And people would have paid for that. I'd have paid for it. Because I'd have paid for it on the paywall and grifted off of that joint. Like, straight up. Crazy part is now they got, oh my gosh. They got to stop. They got to stop. You see this? I mean, Candice is pretty tall. They got to stop with this. Tell it the Mo. We got yelled at. The Southern accent is better than the British one, Candice. You ain't seen Mo online since. This gag order is brought to you by Bull and Branch Sheets. Sonny wake up yelling at bowls of cereal. Oh my gosh. Elon would have paid for it. He 100% would have paid for it. He could have moderated it. Sonny would have cooked Candice. Yeah, I think so too. And I think Candice knew that Sonny would have cooked her. Yelling or not, talking in all caps or not. Oh my gosh. I think Candice would have punched Sonny. She lived in Philly. You think so? Nah. Honestly, I think her and Sonny might have came out with some common ground, though, to be honest with you. I got to jump off here. My wife says it's time to eat supper. Damn, what time is it? Where you at? Good episode. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you swinging through. Ah, boy, but I'm telling you guys, I don't know. It's so much stuff going on, y'all. There's so much stuff going on. What up, Matt Miller? I don't know. So much going on. It's kind of hard to know where to look at. Right now, I think this weekend gonna get spicy, guys. Keep a lookout on your TV screens or your phone screens at night this weekend. Probably starting Saturday, I would say. We're gonna start to see some craziness happen. You know what I mean? So, anyway. I'm tired. I'm going to sleep. That's all I got for you guys tonight. I appreciate you guys swinging through. If you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon to let you know when I got new content coming out. Please share this stream. Let people know we live. If you're catching a replay, leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I can use that constructive criticism, guys. Man, anyway. You want to donate to the channel? $, CannonHotep on Cash App, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. Always welcome, guys. Every little bit goes back to the channel. Every little bit goes back to the channel. Anyway, guys. Until next time, it's CannonHotep saying be safe, stay strapped, be blessed. What I say? I'm losing it tonight, y'all. Be strapped. Jesus, I can't talk. I'm exhausted. Stay strapped, be blessed, don't miss. Is that what I say? Be blessed, stay strapped, don't miss. Jeez Louise. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. Old head over here. Be blessed, stay strapped, don't miss. And don't worry about tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow got enough worries of its own. Worry about today. Anyway, I am a boomer. Is that what I say? I'm tired, okay? This is way past CannonHotep's bedtime. I'll be struggling around this time, y'all. Anyway, I'll holler at you guys. Keep your head on the swivel. Now that don't work. Oh my gosh.